Hi, Chad Bishop here, and thank you for joining me for my first official episode of Eat Me in the Kitchen. These are meals designed for single people on a budget. I'm a single guy and I like to cook on a budget. I always kind of sort of find myself running to my cabinet or my freezer or my fridge and throwing something together and eating it while I'm in the kitchen. Because I just need to get through the day and I need to eat real quick because I'm busy. So, the first meal we're going to be making tonight are tacos. Now, I love tacos. Tacos are awesome. I lived in California for like 20 years. Of course, our Americanized version of them are the hard shell tacos. And this box of 12 tacos you can get at Walmart for $1. And when I usually make tacos, I do usually 4 tacos. And I use a half a pound of hamburger instead of a whole pound of hamburger, which I got right here. So we're going to go ahead and throw that in the fry pan right now on the stove. I've put a little bit of olive oil in there, and we're just going to go ahead and fry that up. Now, it says on the directions for the taco seasoning mix for the beef to drain, the water or the excess grease off there. I don't, because if I don't use all the meat, I usually leave it on the stove in the morning for an egg scramble or an omelet. That's what I do. So, I've got my meat in the pan cooking. I've also got my oven preheated at 350 for the taco shells, and we'll get to that in a moment. So you want to go ahead and take it's a packet for every pound of Hamburg. I've got a half a pound of Hamburg, half a pack of seasoning. Just gonna throw it in there. Now, what I also like to add to it is a little bit of crushed red pepper. And also a little bit of hot sauce. Now, me personally, I don't like Tabasco sauce. I don't know, it has a little bit of a chemical taste to it. And I've never liked it on anything. I've got friends out in California that actually put Tabasco on popcorn. Anywho, what I've got is, it's cheaper than Tabasco, and it's better than Tabasco. It's called Valentina Mexican Hot Sauce. And you will find this on every table of every little real Mexican restaurant out in California. So we're just going to put a little bit of that in there, because I like it spicy. And I thought I had a spoon, but I don't know where I put it. So I'll grab another one. And I'm going to put that in there. I've got a medium-high heat. And I'm going to go ahead and cover it. There. So it's going to cook. Now, for the taco shells, 12 come in a pack. I usually eat 4 tacos. But I don't like to overdo it. And when you get these, they also have directions for putting them in the microwave. Do not put them in the microwave. They get little black burn spots, and also they get a little tough and chewy. Save yourself the heartache of cooking and preheat your oven to 350. Bake them for like 10 minutes. I like my shells. When you eat these, you want them to be crisp. You want them to break apart. You want tacos to be messy. That's what it is. So I've got 4 on there. I'm going to throw them in the oven. Preheated at 350. Also, what you want are jalapenos. I bought a jar of jalapenos. I've already diced them up. You want some sprinkled cheese. You want some salsa, because everybody's got a leftover quarter or half jar of salsa in their fridge from when they decided to get all Mexican and make nachos. Well, this is a great time to use it on your tacos. And if you don't use it on them, you can also use it in a marinara sauce if you're making pasta. Do not waste food. If you buy something, eat it. That's all there is to it. All right? Also, I like to put a little bit of health spin to it. I got the spring mix. I got for $2-3 at Hannaford. I'm going to put a little bit of that in it. I've got some sour cream. And I've also got some shredded cheese, which I need to bring out right now. Right there. All right. So we've got all of our ingredients ready for the making of the tacos. We got our meat cooking. Oh, shit. Make sure you stir it up. I mean, really, if you're cooking any kind of meat that has any kind of grease left over to it, you know, like they do with bacon, save it for the morning, especially if you like omelets or you cook with eggs in the morning. It puts a great flavor to them. And you're not wasting it, because we do not want to waste it. And I got the meat. I didn't get the completely lean stuff because it was like $1 or $2 more a pound. No, it was like $1 more a pound or something like that. But it doesn't matter because I don't eat meat that much. And when I do, I'm going to go for the cheapest, freshest variety that they have in the grocery store. I will not buy my meats or vegetables at Walmart though, because I've heard that they put a lot of chemicals and steroids and stuff like that into the animals that make them. Well, animals don't make vegetables, but the meat and stuff. So yeah, so we got that cooking. We got the taco shells in. We've got our jalapenos prepared, and we've got all the other ingredients prepared. So now we just gotta wait for all that to be done, and we will get that ready in a minute. All right, it's been a few minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a pot holder. Just want to turn them over. The taco shells. Meat is done. Stir that up again. Just like that. Let it cool off for a minute or two. There we go. I'm actually going to take the cover off. Ooh, there's a little meat on the cover. Throw it in the sink. Alright, so we got that done. We're going to let that cool off. We got our taco shells. I think I've got everything. I'm going to go ahead and turn off my oven now, because you only need them in there for like not more than 10 minutes, your taco shells. So, stop clear. Let me check them. You know what? I'm going to call those done. They're just starting to brown a little bit. So we're just going to take those out. And I didn't have a place to set them. We're going to move that. We're going to move that. Set that there. We're going to set our taco shells there. Alright. Next. Alright. Now comes the making of the tacos themselves. Let's see. Alright. This is how I make a taco. Now, what you want to do is, if everything is still hot, you want to take your taco over to the stove and do the meat over the stove, so that way you don't spill anything. But we're going to go ahead and take a taco shell. Yep, it's alright. It's still a little warm. Alright. Then, what we're going to do Take a little bit of the beef, put it in the taco shell, a little bit more, just like that. All right, you see that? Now, what I like to do, I am a cheeseaholic. Put a little bit of the sprinkled cheese in there. Got that. Next, what I do, take a little bit of the jalapenos, sprinkle them in there, just like that. All right? Next, we take our spring mix or lettuce or whatever you got for your vitamin healthy. And I usually just stick that stuff in there like that. Just put a few in there, you know. Take a little bit of the cheese. This. Sprinkle it in there. Sour cream. I know. If you're lactose intolerant, do not make these tacos. Unless they have lactose intolerant sour cream and cheese or whatever, but I make it how it is, and they're delicious. Okay, so we got all that in there. A little bit more sprinkled cheese, and then the salsa that I mixed up earlier, and just sprinkle that on there. Ooh, did a little too much. Put that all over everything. All right. Now, there's the taco. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I'm not going to put any garnishes or anything on it. It's all about eating the fucking taco. Mmm. Mmm. See that, man? See that? That's eating a taco for a single person on a budget. Again, thank you for joining me in the kitchen today. I'm Chad Bishop, and this is Eat Me in the Kitchen, taco style. Oh, and another one. Actually, I'm going to have 4 altogether. Mm. Freaking right. Good. When you get done with your tacos, you actually have your carb-free version of them. The leftover plate. All the cheese, the lettuce, the sauce. No tacos. Carb-free. Mm. I'm not afraid to eat it off my fingers. Are you?